we are doing an April update on cutting our income in half. We are going from a January 2020 first paycheck of the year was $3,156.17. Yay. To April 2020 first paycheck of, I'm hoping it hasn't totally come in this week yet, but I'm calculating for $1,881. Yeah. I think it comes in at like 42%. Not happy. We are having a difference of $1,275.17 every 2 weeks. We are still able to make our bi-weekly budget. The problem is we're not going to be able to put, isn't that funny? 1,217 and the difference was 1,275. So 1,217 to 1,275 is roughly what we were going to be able to put on the house this 2 weeks that we aren't going to. So I'm a little bit, you know what? I went through the 5 stages of grief about my income. Sometimes I revert back to the angry part. But I need to accept it, hash out details, what we can cut, and find out what is going to be able to go on this card. Because it sure is HE double hockey sticks, not going to be the $1,200. There goes the angry part again. Acceptance. Acceptance. I know I should be happy we still have an income. I do not want to be on unemployment with the crap that's going on in unemployment right now. I wish the best of everyone to get their PIN numbers, to get their money, and to get their debit cards, preferably all at the same time and not one and not the other two. That's the way it's going now. And anyone who was on unemployment, I hope you still receive money because I've also heard those stories too. We are going to cut some things, big things. Beer and Smoke's budget is going from $150 to $82. If it needs cut again, it'll probably go to $56. And that's because I already stocked up on my cigarettes. I'm good for a couple months, so we're going to eliminate that and we will deal with it later. We are also going to cut me and Jeremy's $20. I know, $20 every 2 weeks didn't seem like a big deal, but to my husband and I, who have sacrificed so much to put so much money on debt, we felt rich. We're back to being poor. Zero money for me and Jer. All right, groceries we are keeping at the $2.50 because we have extra mouths to feed. Oh, we did breed those two also, and they eat a lot. And horrible things like SpaghettiOs, meatballs, and raviolis. I haven't bought that crap since my kids were like 5 and 6. Austin goes through a can himself now. Ugh. Okay, so we are buying a lot more salads, lettuces, fruits, that kind of stuff for Autumn because we all know she does not eat red meat and she has a very healthy palate. We are also cutting the gasoline. We put $200 in the gasoline every 2 weeks. Now that does include tires, oil change, inspections, registration, windshield wiper fluid. Anything that you could imagine, that covers it all. We are taking that down to $140, about $70 every 2 weeks. So we went from $200 to $70. And the reason I can do that is because I can look back at last month in March and I know we spent a total of $146 on gasoline to go in our vehicle. So that's all we need to put in to get back and forth to work. So that's what we're going to cut the budget to. We are also doing home maintenance. $50 will not go in there, and home supplies will not go in there. Now, the first thing I always cut is, of course, the beer and smokes. The dog gets $40. We will be putting an order into Chewy this week, and then we will probably be cutting his fund till later. Now, when I say cutting these funds, this is only what we can cut for a little bit, as in like garbage and insurance. Garbage isn't due until January of next year. Insurance isn't due until July. So coming closer to when those things are due is when we'll deal with that, trying to pull the money out to cover those bills. And Jeremy's feeding the dog right now. What we are going to do though is my butt's getting another job. I'm going to try like heck to get another job, so that way come, April 24th, that next note card I have to be able to put things on the house, maybe I can put my whole paycheck from both my jobs on there, or, both our paychecks plus a little bit of Jeremy's paycheck, if I can get the budget down far enough that we can really bulk that debt fund up. So when this crisis is over, I can still be turning around and putting, hopefully at least $3,000 or $4,000 on the house that we have sitting there, and all our bills are still paid. We're still living. We're just slashing the budget. So the garbage and the insurance are both going to get stopped, and that's $81 every 2 weeks that we can cut. Still thinking about Netflix. We did cancel our Netflix, not because of the budget. We were hacked. So anyone, check your email addresses on your Netflix accounts. Just do it. They upped us to the premium. We didn't even know. We canceled our Netflix account. We will probably be getting Netflix back. We will probably be canceling the Hulu account, though not enough of us watch it. We had a family discussion. It's probably out the window. Disney Plus, we cannot cancel because we actually paid it for the whole entire year. So we don't have to make payments on it, which is great. So during that Christmas present to the family thing, paying it in full actually worked out for us. We are still going to be making our mortgage payment on time, actually 3 days early, just like always, no matter what. You just have to. We have friends that are landlords. Half of their tenants didn't pay April 1st. So our biggest thing is to get those payments, loans, debt gone, so we are not in this position again to where we have to make sacrifices to make sure that you're paying those things on time. And I suggest it to anyone else that can do it. If you do have a mortgage, or you do have vehicle payments, or you have 20 credit cards like I used to, pay that off. Just pay it off. That way, if you're ever in a crisis like this, or you lose half your income, or you've lost all your income, those are things you do not have to worry about. But I will say this. Anyone who does use cash only, who doesn't have a debit card, doesn't have credit cards, I feel ya. I feel ya. Because right now, my dad's having some problems paying some bills because they won't take cash. Can't do that. This is America. You have to be able to take cash, people, or you're not going to get paid. There's a lot of people that use cash, that don't do debit cards, that don't do credit cards. Come on, people. We do not want to live in debt. All right. That's another rant. The anger thing came out. Bring it down. All right. This is a lot to work through, and I'm trying to do it fast. But like I said, we have to cut our budget from $3,100 down to $1,800, and it is not easy. It's not easy because we are going to make enough money to completely cover those 2 weeks of bills. Our pay actually covers everything that we have budgeted for. But it's not making me happy in getting us further to where we need to be in the future with not having to worry about a mortgage or a vehicle payment. So, as I crunch numbers, get extremely upset, bring myself back down, smoke a lot of cigarettes, which I need to curb and ration because I only have so many of them and we're cutting those from the budget, and drink too much coffee, I hope everyone out there is staying safe, being healthy, and hopefully not having to cut their budget. I really, really, really hope you all have jobs that are not taking pay cuts like we are. I hope you're not on unemployment or having to deal with any of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and wait for our real budget to come through. I'll know by the end of the week. Wish me luck, and I wish you guys the best of luck in paying off your own debt.